Okay, I think this thing is working. Say hello, Emma.
Hi. What are we doing here?
Well, it's like I was saying, Director Adams has what we call problems, and it's all to do with in there.
The recording things is
The recording thing is very well. Unit policy, I'll explain in a bit. Point is, we have to go inside.
You're such a people pleaser.
Yeah, it wouldn't be so, but Alistair.
Why are we going in here?
Well, Alistair set up the fencing on my recommendation.
With the fancy artwork on one side.
I believe that came later. So, yeah. Shall we?
What's the point in fencing if the gate's open?
The gate is to stop physical people. The fencing is to stop non-physical people.
Okay. Is it me or has your coat grown, Doctor? Has your coat grown?
I happen to like this coat. It's a very Sherlock Holmesian coat. I think it's very dashing, I think.
Did you go to a planet for the biggest coat competition?
I always go to planets for the biggest coat competition, and I always win. Because I'm good at it.
Nah, I think you lost because then you had to put on, then you got another coat that was longer.
No. It's not how that happened at all. You're still recording all this, aren't you?
Yeah.
Adams is going to be very annoyed if we don't have it all on camera.
Yes, I'm being a good little girl. Why do we have to record this exactly?
It's like I told you back at the house. Director Adams insists that all unit personnel on official unit-sanctioned missions must have camera footage of their missions. I think probably because some overzealous unit grunt got a bit,
Jealousy.
yeah, and did something, and it got caught on camera, and there was all this palaver, and there was an official investigation, and that's kind of how Director Adams got promoted to Director Adams in the first place, so I don't know why she's complaining. But, on the flip side, it does sort of lead into, well, red tape. Tell how thrilled I am with that. Come on, come on. I don't know why unit keep asking me to do this sort of thing. I get it. I'm good with alien stuff, but this isn't really alien stuff, you know?
You're not good with alien stuff. You are an alien.
I thought for a second you were about to say that I am alien stuff, but I'd be like, yeah.
Well, you are.
I know, technically. But like I was saying, this isn't alien stuff. This is terrestrial stuff.
No, boring terrestrial stuff. Why don't you go to a different planet then? Go and find actual alien stuff.
I mean, I would. Director Adams would get annoyed at me. I don't want Director Adams to get annoyed at me.
No, you're scared of Director Adams.
No, but the last time somebody in charge of unit was annoyed at me, I spent 5 years in Tower of London. Don't ask.
And you didn't escape?
They've gotten surprisingly good at doctor-proofing their doors.
You're losing it in your old age.
Yes, I do in fact have a waistcoat. Director Adams, when you do find the time to view this tape, I hope you appreciate the fact that I am walking through woods with my second favourite sonic screwdriver just to sort this thing out for you.
I'm loving the grey feel.
It's
a bit grave.
Don't be rude, Emma. No, this was actually a graveyard once. A proper graveyard, like graves. I mean, as you can see. But, well, this forest is different. That's why Director Adams is called for me.
What's so different about it?
Well, right, statement to the obvious number one. Trees are alive, right? You know that. Trees are alive. You know that. It's a big, important, obvious statement, but they are more alive than you think they are. They are capable of great things, of having conversations.
Through their roots, I know.
It's a bit more than that. Tolkien had the right idea. You have read Lord of the Rings, haven't you?
Are you Tom Bombadil?
I can neither confirm nor deny that. Bright blue my jacket was, and my boots were, in fact, yellow. But Tolkien did in fact have the right idea. Trees are alive. They can move. They can speak to each other. And people, as they must, forget that. What people like to forget is that trees have been here longer than your species have. They've seen more, heard more, listened more. Do you think that the alien invasions that have been happening in your lifetime and your grandparents' lifetimes and what have you were only happening when there happened to be people here? No. There have been alien incursions and spacey-wacy things happening all over. And the thing is, the trees were here. Always here. For all of it. They remember. They always remember. This forest, well, in some places, the trees sort of let people get on with things. The trees let people do their people things. And in some places, the forest doesn't. The forest is like, you know what? No. Our part of the world. Our land. And we are going to do our thing here. Which is how you end up with something like this. Come on.
If you stumble on a foot on your face on a branch, will you regenerate? That'd be an embarrassing way to lose a regeneration.
Yes, it would. It's not going to happen.
What's that, Doctor?
I just had what you could possibly describe as a nasty thought. A very nasty thought. Possibly even an unpleasant one.
But what was that sound?
What are we surrounded by?
Trees, bushes, graves.
Exactly. Trees, graves. Life, death. Not actually a combination that you want to make very often.
You think that one affects the other?
one always affects the other. That's the whole point. Death creates life. We're walking on disintegrated life. That's what soil is. But in these concentrations, with this amount of stuff going on, I don't like it. I really don't like it. It's problematic. I don't like it. You're now starting to see why director Adam sent us here, yes? Light. Believe it or not, I don't think high technology is going to be much help here. Come on.
Can't seriously tell me that you believe in ants and stuff.
You can't seriously tell me after all the things that you've done and seen and been through that you don't. When was the last time you read Lord of the Rings?
A while ago. But she's overtaken it.
You said it. What was it Legolas said when they went to Fangorn Forest? This forest is old. Very old. It's full of memory and anger. A gap, you see? A gap between the world of the living and the monuments to the dead. See what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Two worlds should never collide, not like this. When they do, strange things start to happen. Come on. Get close to it, I'm sure.
Strange like what, Doctor?
Pardon?
Strange like what, Doctor?
Strange like... Life and death aren't the binaries you think they are. And they never have been. Life is more than this. Otherwise, regeneration wouldn't work for Time Lords. Life is subtle, and life is infinite, and life is mysterious, and life is absent. Ordinarily, if there's something like this going on, I wouldn't come near it.
Why?
For one thing, it's not my business to interfere with the way of things. This, whatever's going on here, this is a natural process, part of a natural process. It's not my place to interfere in that. I'm only a Time Lord. But, well, you saw it, we're near enough to houses. Whatever's happening here, right now, is a battle between the world of the living and the world of the dead. And if it's a battle between the world of the living and the world of the dead, that's not my business to interfere in that. My business is strictly with the world of the living. I don't deal in dead. The problem with this kind of battle is, well, the problem with any kind of battle. Collateral. We're near enough to people's houses now that people might start feeling the after effects of a battle between the living and the dead. Now, what do you think might happen then?
Missing persons, sudden deaths.
Missing persons, sudden deaths, possessions. all the VBGB worst of the October season. And incidentally, Director Adams, don't ever ask me to deal with the dead during October. The amount of psychic energy going on. It's unbelievable. We're getting closer to it. There's a center point in this forest somewhere. And in that center point, we're going to encounter something.
We're not going to get lost in here, are we?
Oh, no. The sonic screwdriver can act as a magnet and as a compass that will lead us to magnetic north. The sonic screwdriver will act as a compass that will lead us to magnetic north. The sonic screwdriver...
So, what you're saying is, we are going to get lost in here. Because something's interfering with the sonic.
I'm not saying that, no. Yeah, for a second. Sorry, Director Adams, this is gonna make the footage a bit janky, but I kind of need it. Okay. Wave for me. Okay. So, in theory, what we've now got here is not just a boring old video camera to take video for units logs. What we've got here is something truly special. A ghost detector. I hope. I really hope, because otherwise I have no idea how we're getting out of this one. Do you hear anything?
Vaguely.
Yeah. Now that's one of two things. On the positive side, that could be a sign that we're getting close to something.
That's a good thing.
Well, this is the negative side. It could actually be a sign that something is getting closer to us.
I'm not sure I feel confident by either of those.
Yeah, especially since I'm fairly certain it's the second one. Come on, run!
My legs aren't made for this anymore, Doctor.
Okay. Right. Plan B. You go that way, I'll go this way. I'll meet up with you in a minute.
If anyone finds this, me and the Doctor got lost in the forest. Doctor? 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 What was that?
I don't know. Don't worry. We'll figure it out. We're close to it now. Just gotta keep moving. Come on. Okay.
I don't like this way, Doctor.
Why not?
I don't know. I feel...
You feel
anxious.
anxious. That's a word. Just follow me, because I don't feel anything at all. What else? What else are you feeling? Be specific.
Like there's a big darkness pressing on me. It's like heavy all around me. And the more I go that way, the more scared I feel.
Is it bad? No. Let's see if this helps.
What did you do?
You know the Gallifreyan symbol, the seal of Rassilon? Rassilon didn't pick that seal what you humans call hoops and giggles. Rassilon picked his seal because it had power over things beyond the material plane. It was like vampires and crucifixes. Same principle. So, good old-fashioned Gallifreyan psychics, yes, that really is a thing, used to be able to use their psychic power, the power of the seal, to force away dark spirits. That is not the technical term, by the way. In theory, it's a ward against the worst of this place has to offer. In practice, well, I guess we'll find out now, won't we?
Well, don't wander off.
I'm the one who says don't wander off.
Not this time.
We're getting close to it now.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Yeah.
It's like nothing wants to grow near it.
You know what I was saying earlier? About life giving death space?
So is this death?
What does it look like? Are these alive? See the symbol?
Yeah. It goes.
Concentric rings. Very basic form of symbology. Very basic symbol.
What's it mean?
The short version. That something's here.
Like a warning.
Like a warning. Very near this fella.
He's intimidating, isn't he?
That's one word for it. You know what we were saying earlier? Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Mind you of anybody?
He definitely has the right aura for it.
You know in Lord of the Rings, when Treebird starts talking about how some of the very old Ents have gotten tree-ish, that they've stopped moving about, they've rooted themselves in place, lost the ability to talk in more than a whisper.
And become basically a tree.
Remember the part where he says that some of the trees have started becoming Entish, that they have voices of their own, and that they move and feel and kill.
And that explains some of our lost.
Remember Old Man Willow?
And tried to make everyone go to sleep.
He was angry.
What would this tree be angry about?
It's not just the tree. It's something that the tree ate. What I told you. Life-giving death space.
What does that mean?
Notice how forgotten graves can either be overgrown or barren. If they're overgrown, life and death are in harmony. They understand and collaborate with one another. If they're barren, death doesn't want life anywhere near it. Suppose you were a tree that grew in a place where there were the souls of the restless dead. Now suppose the souls of the restless dead started congregating around you to the point where it started hurting you.
Doctor, I feel something. It's almost as if something's waking up.
Let's put it back to sleep again then, shall we?
What happened?
You ever try putting a baby to sleep when it's really grouchy and doesn't want to go to sleep? Okay, now imagine that the baby is the creepy dead woman from the Grudge movies that you showed me last Halloween. With teeth. Okay. Tom Bombadil. That's what you called me, isn't it?
Yes. And what? And?
What did Tom Bombadil do for Old Man Willow?
He sung it to sleep.
You let them out again, Old Man Willow! You should not be waking! Eat earth! Dig deep! Drink water! Go to sleep! Bombadil is talking.
It really does look like blood.
Pardon?
That really does look like blood.
Yeah. Well, like any wounded animal, it's slashing out. But now, I think, possibly, you've calmed it down a little. I have to get some psychic inhibitors up. Possibly a few of them along the fence there. Make sure nobody gets caught in the collateral of poor old man. Not really Willow, but you know what I mean. But yeah, we've solved what's been going on here. The spirits of the restless dead.
Speaking of the Grudge,
Yeah.
I think we should watch the Vincent this year.
That's all with a VHS tape, isn't it?
Yeah.
Honestly, I have fought nightmares and horrors from across the galaxy. Why do you insist on trying to scare me with creepy Japanese women in dresses?
We all know women are your weakest.
I've been a woman several dozen times.
And yet it didn't make you understand them anymore.
Shut up.